can you give an example of what Maplewood would contribute to that? Would it be history of the the Hickory's house that Theodore Roosevelt stayed in? Would it be things about our town? Would it be accomplishments at the high school, or anyway, what sort of things would be worthy of contribution to a national database like that?
All that, Rebecca, and I think that the librarians and archivists are wonderful, wonderful curators of this kind of thing. And you might just think we talked about the diversity issue earlier. How would you want to reflect the diverse culture and history of your community, and how would you want that to be recorded for posterity but made accessible to people who are in the diaspora of Maplewood, who go elsewhere? Alberto Ibargüen, right, grows up in Maplewood and goes to Columbia High School and then ends up having this extraordinary storied career and ends up Miami. The story of Alberto Ibargüen is an example of that. The idea really is to say, if every community were to digitize its materials and then coordinate them up through the New Jersey system and then up at a national level, and then to put really interesting metadata, something librarians are very good at, so the data about the data, so you can find it very effectively, and to put that in a shared system, I think the ability to tell the nation's story in its full diverse glory, I think is really possible. So yes, I think anything that is meaningful to the town can be digitized and then shared broadly through this resource, and can then be correlated against other stories across the country. So think about it from a genealogy perspective. What an interesting way to be able to trace a family's connection around the country. Think about it from a school child's perspective. You're interested in the suffrage movement, to how people expanded the vote over time. There's a wonderful collection that's just been put up, which is looking at how African Americans played a massive role, particularly African American women played an important role in the suffrage movement for the vote. So, and then what is the connection of people in different towns to that story? So there are all sorts of ways, I think, that you can both contribute to this national resource, but also use it in a way that would enhance the educational experience. And we were talking about, kids who are not able to go into schools. Well, during that time, the Digital Public Library of America is available to you for all these possibilities, and with Maplewood materials potentially in it.